Okay, so I don't have much of an intro. I just usually say, hi, my name is Danielle. Sure. And these guys do not know about my channel. Robbie kind of does. This is my husband, Robbie.
Hello.
And this is our good friend, Matt.
Hello.
And in this channel, the goal is to get to 100 ghost stories, and I have not told you that.
Oh.
So I'm have a rolling count going of every ghost story I tell on the channel. Mm-hmm. And once I get to 100, something cool will happen, but I haven't decided what. Okay. So Robbie kind of knows what we're doing in this video, but Matt does not. Can you guess what we're doing?
I think you're gonna show me stuff. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Images, something.
So we are going to do a haunted doll tier list.
Okay, that's good.
I want to say, just so you know, I've never been on a YouTube video. Is that weird to say? Or...
You can say that. So I'm not that comfortable on YouTube. I'm just getting used to it.
I'm even less comfortable. I've never been on a YouTube video before.
Yeah, same.
We took a shot before this to get comfortable. And let's get started. Okay.
God damn.
Don't look at him. 1 second.
I'm looking at him. These dolls are
every time.
supposedly actually haunted. They're not just creepy dolls.
Yeah, they're supposedly haunted, but so Matt was supposed to make this video with me a couple weeks ago, and we ended up waiting a few weeks. So all these dolls are mostly sold at this point.
They're for sale.
Yeah, the haunted doll business is very lucrative.
I need to get it.
Yeah. So all these stories are on Etsy. Who knows if it's a marketing ploy or if they're actually haunted. But what we're going to do is do a tier list where we rank the dolls on spookiness, backstory. We're going to look in their eyes and see what kind of fear we feel. Just see what the whole package gives us and rank these haunted dolls. So our first doll is Larry.
Wow, that's a guy.
Yeah, that's Larry. So Larry is a 15-year-old male spirit who inhabits this beautiful 10-inch doll vessel. Do not let this beautiful appearance trick you into thinking he's prim and proper boy. In fact, he's the exact opposite. Larry passed away playing on a train track with his friends. He was with a group of boys, and they were daring each other to run across the tracks in front of the trains. Larry didn't make it. He appears to have a shaved head and brown eyes. He's wearing Adidas clothing. He does his best to manipulate and lie. My time with him has been exhausting. For me, he will tell me one lengthy story about himself, which turns out to be a lie, and he will outright admit this. I think lying entertains him as well. He has clearly a manipulative personality. This is one of the reasons why I believe he is best suited for a male keeper.
Could be.
We can see if he's for sale.
Is Larry already gone?
Probably. I don't want to backspace and lose this.
Why did it say he had a shaved head?
This is him in spirit form. This is the doll vessel, but she's seeing him in spirit form.
Larry took over this doll.
Yeah.
He felt like this was kind of his vibe.
This is his 10-inch prim and proper vessel.
Gotcha.
He's best for male keeper. He is not evil, he just seems damaged. He is a very mean-spirited teenager who also admits to drinking alcohol and smoking at an early age. He would also vandalize cars and properties as a teen. He will potentially break or move items in your home for his entertainment. He uses foul language. He is not a good example for younger spirits in my home. And I also have many girl/women sensitive to this type of personality. This is why I am rehoming him.
Oh, Larry.
Oh, Larry. I believe with work, maybe some timeouts, he would come around with time. He would not get into his family life or possible reasons why he is like he is with me. But he may with someone he trusts, whatever. He also already turned lights on and off in the short time in my home. He was not clear why he chose this vessel. He is also carrying a French horn in his left hand. So what do we think?
French horn. All right.
He sounds just like a kind of crappy middle schooler.
Yeah, where do we put Larry?
What are we ranking it
on? You said creepiness, backstory.
Yeah, look him in the eye. How do we feel?
He's not that bad.
He's not that creepy.
He's not that bad.
His story's not that creepy. He's just kind of a weirdo.
Yeah, he's not like a demon or a murderer.
Yeah, he's a troublemaker.
No, I don't like dolls.
I wouldn't
He's
like
not-
having him around, but he wouldn't scare me. So.
When I first
Okay.
saw him, he's like a little creepy, but yeah, like he's.
Okay, so we're
He's
I
definitely.
guess put him in
bottom-
like D or E because I don't know where it's going. If it's
I'm
gonna
okay
go-
with D. What do you think?
I
Matt?
would say D. Like as
We
far
can
as
always move
creepiness,
him.
he's
Okay.
D for now. He's creepy, but I've seen creepier dolls that had no backstory, and I was like,
Sure.
fuck that,
Yeah.
fuck that. D.
All right, we'll put him there. That's a good spot.
Where's
So
D?
our next doll is Elsa.
Okay, she's up there.
She's spooky for
She's
sure.
way creepier than
Worse.
Larry.
Okay, Elsa has a really cool story that I think you'll like.
Yeah.
So, hi there, friend. I'm Elsa. My friends call me weird, but I don't care.
Mm.
I wasn't meant to be normal. He he he. I licked a pole once on a dare. As sexy as they told me it was going to be, it wasn't very attractive
No.
to the boys. They
Really?
snickered behind my back, but that's okay. I showed them. I stood up in the cafeteria table and let out a fat one right in the middle of lunch.
What?
Yep,
She ripped ass.
she just ripped ass
She
in
was
the
like,
middle of
"That'll
lunch.
That'll get him to stop laughing at her.
Yeah. She's a spunky girl. It was great. A lot of people giggled. A bunch of others pointed at me and called me shitty pants.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you probably should have saw that coming.
They ended up all laughing at me, and I think I made some new friends. I don't remember what happened, but I think I cut myself to death or something. I don't like to think about it much. That's okay. I think it's better here in the afterlife. I like to whisper things in people's ears and make it sound like cars are in your driveway. Ha ha, pranked. Life is good, or should I say, death is better. Hee hee hee.
Her story is way better than Larry's.
Do we think
Way
she's...
more interesting.
Look at her. Look her in the eye.
She's
What do you feel?
creepy, but after the story, she's kind of like sweet.
She's kind of fun. Yeah, I wouldn't be too afraid of her. Who's scarier?
She's not like murderous. She just wants to like fart and make you like.
And
think
she just
she's
wants to
quirky or
fart and
something.
be spunky.
Yeah. I think just the fact that that story is coming from like her, like the spirit,
Rather than Larry's kind
rather
of
than
like.
Larry.
I think
Like,
you
yeah,
like
we
to-
saw
Yeah.
him do this.
You
I
wore
would put her
Adidas.
one above him.
So do we put how much we like them? Because I like her a lot more.
No, it's scariest.
Okay.
Who would you be most afraid of in your
She's
home?
scarier than Larry, but I also like him on Larry. So it's a weird mix.
I think I would prefer Elsa in my home than Larry.
I would, because Larry was kind of lame. So
Yeah.
she goes higher than she looks,
Scariest
right?
is higher. Like,
Oh.
least scary is low.
Is she more scary if you'd rather have her?
I think she. Hold on, I need to think about the logistics of how this actually works.
Okay, so the scariest are going in the higher tiers. The
I
least
don't think
scary are
Larry's
lower
scary.
tiers. Well, who do you think scary? Elsa or Larry?
She likes to fart on the carpet. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Well, just putting her low doesn't make her lame.
true. She's.
It
she's
just
a bit cool.
It just means
I'm
that
thinking
she's
like
not scary.
cool because a lot of shit are cool.
Put her in-
That makes more sense. Okay.
D as well. Maybe? Or,
I would
or
s-
E?
Only
What-
one.
what
Oh,
is
I
it?
didn't mention. Only one doll can occupy a tier because I only have 6.
Okay. So I would put her in
Okay.
below Larry.
Below Larry.
I
for
put her
now.
below
I
Larry
think
for
she's a
now.
little less
Alright.
scary 'cause she sounds like she's gonna do less poltergeisty shit.
She's just
She's
gonna.
might, like,
yeah, you're
fart.
right.
She's gonna goof off, fart,
Yeah.
have a good
She's
time.
a goofy girl.
She's a goofy
She's
girl.
Not, she's not
laughs.
trying to harm you.
We'll just
She'll
throw her
laugh
here
like the
so we
creepy
can see her a little better.
And she didn't like me to die, but she's kind of cool with it. She's sweet. She's a
So, she's
sweetheart.
sweet. We like her. All right, we ready for the next one?
Yes.
Okay. Meet Ambrosia.
All right.
Okay, we
It's
ready to
different.
hear about her?
Yes.
Okay. So, Ambrosia was a flapper in the 1920s. She was the daughter. A flapper? You don't know what a flapper is? A flapper's like,
So like a burlesque dancer?
no,
or
it's just
something?
like a girl has a short hair, wears the flapper
Oh yeah,
dresses,
from like Gatsby.
goes to club. Maybe she smokes, drinks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe that's not like the appropriate definition, but that's what I see a
I
flapper
didn't-
She's
as.
like kind of a lead housewife in the
Well,
20s or something.
Not really. Have you ever been to like a 1920s like theme party?
Nope.
Oh, just me.
Just me.
Yeah. It's I don't know. It's just like a girl that likes to go out in the 20s.
It's like the hippie of the 20s.
Yeah.
Cool.
Like she kind of has provocative style.
Yeah,
like
she wasn't a hippie,
she
but
goes
that's
out
what they
to, like,
thought
the
of.
clubs.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. So she's a flapper from the
Flapper.
1920s.
Scary.
She was the daughter of a wealthy coal magnate. She became spoiled and eventually cruel. She inadvertently became a gangster's moll and was unable to escape. She was strangled in the boss's house, and the last thing she saw was a doll belonging to one of his children. The doll is missing her ring finger on her right hand and index finger on her left. It is believed that Ambrosia broke both those fingers during her final struggle. She is an active spirit who enjoys moving around. She can cause electronic interferences, whispers, faint music, and shadows in the home.
That's creepier.
She's creepier for sure, and she looks like a big baby.
She's a big baby. She has a scary look. She looks like a baby that's
She's
been
got a
through
little
shit.
chunk to her.
Yeah.
She looks like authoritative too. Like
Well, you
she's
gotta
like
think about
not-
whatever's occupying the doll, what it's gonna do.
So would you rather
It's gonna
have
cause
this doll
shadows
in
in
your
the home.
home
That
than
is
Elsa
creepy.
or Larry?
No.
She's creepier, yes.
I think she's
higher
creepier.
up on the tier
Yeah.
list.
I
I don't
mean-
think she's the
I
creepiest.
would put her in B until we
I'm gonna
know
put her
more.
in B2. What do you think?
I'd say B seems reasonable because she's not like I could imagine a doll being creepier.
Do you have like Robert the doll on here or anything?
No,
like
these
that?
are all dolls found on
From
Etsy.
Oh, nice.
okay.
So I need to mention this too. I sometimes Google myself just to see what comes up.
Uh-huh.
And I recently Googled myself and saw that my Etsy account came up pretty close to the high results. So somebody Googles me, clicks on the third result, it's my Etsy account, and it has like wedding stuff favorited and then a handful of haunted dolls. So I've been wanting to get this done so I could unfavorite these dolls so anybody Googles me doesn't think I'm a weirdo.
For your wedding, you're like, here, hey, I heard
Here you
wanted
go.
Ambrosia.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
She loves creating shadows and.
thank you. Okay, we ready for the next one?
Sure.
Okay, so here is Strawberry.
Ooh, she's kind of cute.
She's pretty cute. So Strawberry is pretty unique. Okay.
She's got
let's
spider
see.
legs for eyelashes.
She does. She has those false lashes. So Strawberry is the first spirit personality I met. Strawberry is a 7-year-old girl. She told me that she died from hitting her head. She told me that she has fun in my bedroom. I'm here, she says. She's the one who knocks on things to get my attention. I then heard her say, uh-oh, and she was gone. Wouldn't reply anymore. I turned the spirit box off and heard whispering, and it sounded like many people right in my ear. Strawberry was the only spirit I was working with, so I was really confused. I turned the spirit box back on and heard, hurry, multiple personalities, makes me scared. I asked who I was speaking with. Now that I understood the spirit has multiple personalities. Queen Martha, she said. Queen is gone. And then there were multiple voices speaking at once. I asked who I was speaking with and how old they were. Go, 40 years old. For I am you. This comment made my skin crawl. And then there was more arguing with multiple people. Then there was an elderly woman. Her name was Muriel, and she died when she was 87. I asked her how she died, and she said natural causes. I also spoke to a man that all of a sudden came on. He said he was 30 years old, whose name is Larry.
Larry's back.
He's back. He continued to talk and said, Mom, you love me? Hurt by them? Who said? Goodbye. Listen. And then 9 people said goodbye to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. She's a package deal.
She's a package deal. There are 4 others I've heard, but I haven't gotten names from them. They switch in and out so fast sometimes. I'd love to continue to work with the spirit, but it's like having 9 spirits in one, and I simply don't have the time. Strawberry is the host spirit, and she says the group are all ready to be adopted. I hope Strawberry finds a wonderful home who will have time to work with all of them. Activity, multiple personalities, multiple spirits, 9 in 1. Knocking, tapping, whispering, spirit box use, pendulum use, footsteps / shuffling noises. What do we think of Strawberry?
C. I would say she is below
Oh, no.
Anastasia and
Ambrosia.
Ambrosia, baby.
Larry.
I'm like a little...
She's got
We're
9
not-
personalities.
I mean, but they all seem nice.
Yeah, there's nothing
How
like
much-
too malicious. It's not as bad
We got
as
like Muriel and...
shadows in the home.
How much do they cost? $161?
Damn, yeah.
I need to make some.
Yeah, we need to make some
I
haunted
need to make
dolls.
some- So
You're
see,
not making-
I
Where
mean,
do we want her?
she's,
I'm more afraid of Ambrosia.
Yeah, me too.
Ambrosia seems like a
But
tough
Larry,
gal.
the other
She's
two aren't really
creepy.
that scary.
Yeah, the other
to
two
me.
are kind
Larry's
of
a
nice. That's why
troublemaker.
it's good
She's
they're
just
down
9
there.
spirits in one. Is that enough to put her above Larry?
Yeah, it's a little much, so you don't want it. She's not as creepy.
I mean, one of the
though.
spirits are gonna have a bad day almost every day.
Mm-hmm.
I
A
think
lot of activity.
I think C is probably reasonable.
C's reasonable.
Considering her compared to the other people, I think C is about right because she's not like super creepy.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, we'll throw her
but
there for
she's
now.
Different. Oh.
All right, we're ready for the next one. Oh, I know this one. Ready?
Uh-huh.
Okay, we have Francis.
Alright.
Oh, good evening. You look like you haven't brushed in a while. Let me see those teeth. Oh, I'm Francis. I've worked in a mental health hospital, and you never guess what job I empowered. I laughed my patients to rest and ease their
He's the
pain.
laughing gas.
Only if they were in for a good reason. I'd only give so much damage. Maybe give them the wrong toothpaste that rots their teeth. Don't let my machine scare you. It's only here to put you to sleep. Shall you take me? You will apprehend random pounding toothaches. Gift me to those whom don't take care of their chompers, and I will make it worth your while.
Well, that would be horrible. He's actively horrible.
I don't take care of my chompers.
I
very
don't
well.
do it
Sure
as well as
don't.
I should.
I've never had a
And
cavity. I like to brag
then
about
you-
it.
Then,
That's
then you
genetic.
would be fine with what's his name?
Larry.
He's Larry too.
Oh wait, no, Francis. Sorry.
Fucking Larry's
I'm
out.
fine with
Sorry.
Larry.
Yeah, Larry's also occupying
Yeah,
strawberry.
Larry. There's been 3 Larrys. There's Larry too.
I don't
He's a
know.
creep. He's worse. I think he's the worst one so far, in my opinion.
Are you more afraid of him than Ambrosia?
He will actively fuck up your teeth.
Yeah, but
That's so
If
much
you
worse.
Don't take care of your teeth.
I'm scared of Ambrosia's look
Easy
a
to
little
get
more.
rid of.
He's like a little creepy little boy. Plus, I don't know how. Well, I guess they take over the dolls, so he's not like a 12-year-old dentist. He's a dead dentist.
He's a dead dentist
who's
occupying this
probably not
vessel.
12. Now but he chose that.
Occupying a dentist doll.
Well, that's why I picked it.
So, are we more afraid of Francis than any of the other dolls?
I mean, none of them are gonna kill you or anything.
Okay,
It
so
sounds like
it's,
he was a dick that worked at a mental asylum that would sometimes give people the wrong toothpaste that would rot
He'd be
their
like,
teeth.
Oh, you weren't cool? Have my rotting formula.
Just the good evening start.
Oh, good evening.
Oh, good evening.
Yeah.
He's
He's well mannered.
I would probably put him in C right now and bump the other 2 up. I don't know.
Honestly, yeah, I'm a little frightened of Strawberry.
Strawberry.
Yeah, Strawberry's a little
Well,
unsettling. She's
yeah.
also occupied by Larry.
Because
so-
then she'll have the top one and the bottom
Yeah,
one.
Larry's kind of making multiple moves. All right, yeah, I think that's reasonable. Yeah,
Toothaches suck,
Right.
but it wouldn't
Francis.
It wouldn't
Yeah, right.
freak me out.
No, it's not
I
scary.
would just start going to the dentist if this thing was.
So he's kind of,
Sure.
he's kind of helpful.
Okay, we ready for our final doll?
There's only one more. Oh no.
Oh.
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Yes.
This is Sarah.
Oh.
All right, you guys ready to hear
She's
about
different, she's
Sarah?
different. Yes.
All right, let's dive into Sarah.
Oh, Sarah. You
Okay.
dirty dog.
You dirty dog. Haunted spirit of Sarah, a very scary spirit. And I'm warning you that Sarah's spirit vessel is small at only 9 inches tall, but she is furious with power. Sarah is not for a beginner spirit keeper. She can cause electronical disturbances, and the walls may shake fiercely.
Oh.
You may be scared to death when you start hearing a cracking noise, only to feel a bad earthquake coming. The walls can shake or crack, and things can fall off the shelves. She will do this sometimes just to get your attention if she feels it scares you bad enough. Even though you take her home with you, she will still be a smart mouth and need to be watched, as she can be very rude, even to guests in your home. Sarah may turn beet red in the face if she feels, what is that, venturous?
Venturous.
Venturous. Okay, she may turn red in the face if she feels venturous and finding trouble. She loves a good fight and can attack other spirits and cause screaming and fighting. She has tried pulling the hair out of 2 of my spirit dolls just to wreck the vessel and get someone really mad at her. Sarah is a 13-year-old spirit that was abused severely as a young child. She has learned many ways to get someone in trouble or cause harm to them. She has never caused extremely violent harm, but has pulled hair, scratched, and will bite. She will never touch a kid or an animal. She leaves them alone. In fact, she is very loving to both, and it is like watching 2 different people. Sarah will open doors and make loud banging noises on the walls. She can cause the dog to start barking and will immediately jump another spirit if they threaten her. She defends her vessel, which is a dingy, short porcelain and clown doll about 9 inches tall. Let me say that again. She will defend her spirit vessel with a dingy, short porcelain and clown and cloth. I can't. God damn it.
It's like a tongue twist.
Third time. She defends her spirit vessel, which is a dingy, short porcelain and clown. Last time.
Just keep doing it.
Oh, whatever. As many times as I want. She defends her spirit vessel, which is a dingy, short porcelain and cloth clown doll about 9 inches tall. Yeah. She is most crazy about this vessel, and she has felt as it was meant just for her. Her eyes look evil, and so does the smile, and Sarah loves that. She wants to warn other spirits that she is not to be messed with right from the start. I keep Sarah separated from my other spirits and have had to put her in a lockbox several times. Once she... Can you imagine, like, being like, what's in the box?
Oh, yeah, don't worry about it.
Oh, that's just Sarah.
Yeah, she's kind of rude sometimes.
Yeah.
She just shakes the wall.
Even the guests.
She's my rude little girl.
So once she was locked in the box for months because of her behavior, and she was let out only to turn my iron on and cause a bad burn on my ironing board. She will take jewelry, find things that are worth money, and hide them from you. She says she has smoked before and has been caught on her porch at home smoking before she died.
Uh-oh.
Sarah was actually blamed for the house fire that took 3 people's lives that day. Sarah was always in trouble, but was also abused and beaten, so it may be that she is still mad at the world. Sarah loves to hear thunderstorms and gets excited about bad lightning. She may roam the house at night looking for something to get into, but she is never affectionate at all. As a matter of fact, she gets mad if you try to give her hugs and kisses.
She's the worst.
Don't
She's
kiss
the
her.
worst.
She will show her temper in the worst way if you try. Sarah needs a home that understands her temper and will have patience with her. She needs some stern discipline, and if she gets too bad, don't trust her. Better have a lockbox handy.
Sorry.
Sarah's definitely the worst.
Yeah, she's the scariest.
An easy S tier.
I think
Well,
so.
see, the thing is, she's not S. The S tier is like demonic murderer.
Well,
I know
of
there's not
the
a lot of
list-
demon dolls on
Of
Etsy.
the
I would
list.
put her A. No one got S.
No one got S
I
tier.
guess that's.
I think I'm okay with
I think
that.
that's a good way to play it.
Here.
That is true. She is by far the worst.
I think you're right.
Yeah.
We have no,
because
like,
she
Roberts. We have no
actively ruins-
Annabelles.
Yeah.
She's at least not murdering people. She is horrid.
Sure.
She's rude and she ruins your life.
She's rude to even guess.
She's a pain in the ass.
She's even rude to the guests. Like, come on.
Just for attention, but if you hug
She doesn't
and
even
kiss her,
like. She doesn't even like hugs and kisses.
Yeah.
What does she do to you?
I don't.
she shakes the walls for
She'll,
attention.
she'll even bite.
Yeah,
She'll
she's
bite
just,
you.
She's
Yeah.
just like unreasonable.
And then you give her positive attention, she's like, get out of here.
She's like, you fucking asshole.
Yeah,
All right, so we're happy with the tier list.
I think so. If I like went through them all a couple times, I might flip a couple.
Yeah.
B and C are the two that I was thinking.
I thought Larry would rank higher,
Really?
but he came off better when I read it out loud.
He was so early that
He's just like a little
he
teenage
ended up getting.
dirtbag.
I think we started him in D.
I thought Strawberry would be ranked low, but she is.
looks wise, Larry's pretty creepy.
She is
He's like,
unpredictable.
oh,
She
Yeah.
is multi-personality.
Actually, I think the clown is like maybe the least scary looking.
You think
so?
If you're not
Oh,
afraid
silly.
of clowns.
I think Ambrosia's
I'm
the
just kinda
scariest
chilling.
looking.
Ambrosia's the scariest looking. She's just like a big baby.
Just a big baby.
She's the most mannequin-like.
With like a lot of authority.
Yeah.
Well, like I don't have much of an outro or much of an intro. I don't really have much of an outro either. So, bye.
Goodbye.
I hope you have a
You
great
guys should
day.
go back.
The time of
Check.
filming this, I only have 6 subscribers.
Nice.
Mostly just family. So hi if you're one of my few subscribers.
What's up?
If you want to subscribe, you will be very special.
Hit the like
You'll
button.
be
hit
very
the subscribe.
valued.
Make the comment.
Smash that like
Smash
Smash that like button and love you. Have a good night.